if I took the water from the ocean and I made a lake with it, or say, okay, we'll go on a smaller scale. I made a pond with that same water. It's the water from the ocean is the same water that I'm going to make this pond with, right? Okay. Now, if I took a part of that pond and I curved it, wouldn't that pond start flowing out where I curved it? Just questioning. I mean, so now on a bigger scale, a much heavier scale, it's the same water. It's not different water, right? Same water. This is not Jello. This is not. You get the point. So, same water, more of it. And it's a bigger curve. It's a real curve. How is it not flowing out? Right? You're going to say gravity. Right? Now, let's think about it this way. If I drop keys, they're going to fall, right? Because they are more dense than the oxygen that you're breathing in. If I put an air balloon in the air, it's less dense than the air that's flowing in this atmosphere, right? Well, it's not going to the ground, right? Gravity's not pulling that to the ground. So, gravity is, you can't see it, right? They just say it's there. So let's for a second, can we just be open-minded? Let's be open-minded and just say gravity's not real. For 1 second, and then we can go back to it. But for right now, let's just pretend and say there's nothing called gravity. And just say that whatever's more dense than the oxygen is going to fall. And whatever's less dense than the oxygen is going to float. Right? Okay. So, now, can you take a ball, say a baseball, and put that baseball on a table? And put water, will water stick to the outside of that baseball? No. Okay, because it's the same properties as everything else in this entire world, right? Everything is the same everywhere you are. It doesn't change whether you're in the ocean or you're on a table. Okay? Now, I think that's very interesting. I don't understand why this is not taught in school, that when you have a cup, or a bowl, or a pond, or an ocean, when you fill it with water, the water doesn't form to the outside of that item, whatever it is. Just because they say that gravity's pulling all that trillions of tons of water down, it'll do it in the ocean, but it won't do it on my table. It doesn't make sense. It's not the same. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but if it doesn't, then let me know in the comments. If it does, let me know in the comments. I genuinely want to figure this out, but I don't know if I can say that gravity is so strong that it's pulling down trillions of tons of water, but it has a hard time pulling us down. If I wanted to jump up, they can't even pull an air balloon down, a little balloon that I make in the store, right? And that's because it's less dense than the oxygen. Now, when you fill a cup up with water, it's flat, right, on the top. It doesn't form to the shape on the outside. When you fill the ocean up with water, it's flat, because it's going to be, it's forming to the shape of itself. That's how engineering was from the very beginning. They knew that was going to be the law. Water is going to be flat on the top. That's how they make sure things are level. So, how can you expect water that is 80% of the Earth? If 80% of the Earth is flat, because there's a law that water is flat. It's a law. How do you expect 80% of the Earth to be flat, but then 20% of the Earth is not flat, meaning land, but yet, I'll tell you right now that most land is flat. I can see it with my eyes. You know, I mean, I don't think that 20% is going to make the whole world round versus 80% that's flat. And then another thing, if we just take an airplane traveling at the same speed, we'll just say for instance, say it's 500 miles an hour, and it's 10,000 feet in the air, okay? And it wants to stay at 10,000 feet in the air. That plane has to go down at some point, or at the whole time. It has to be traveling down because it has to accommodate for the spherical world that we live on, right? If this is a spherical world, it would have to go down, or else if it goes straight at 10,000 feet in the air, it's going to fly off the map. It's going to go straight, 10,000 feet, 10,000 feet, 10,000 feet, straight, and it's going to go straight off the map. But that's not what happens. So that's another thing that's very odd to me. That, and then railroad tracks. People building railroad tracks, they say that they don't ever have to put into consideration that the world is round. They don't have to go down, like, to accommodate for the spherical, you know. I mean, they built long railroad tracks. Eventually you gotta go down, right? Nope, they never have to. So, please leave comments in the section below. And now, another thing. Why are they telling us that we are not allowed to go to Antarctica? I'm sorry, you can go to Antarctica. Why are you not allowed to go to the North and South Poles? It doesn't make sense to me. And honestly, I don't think you're allowed in some parts of Antarctica or the North Pole areas. I mean, so we're sitting here trying to debate that the Earth is round or spherical, yet we're going to sit here and accept the fact that we're not allowed to go to certain places that would prove that the Earth is round or spherical, right? If we went there and we saw that it just continued the way that they say it does, then we would have our answer. But this is something that they do not let us do. Doesn't that make you question? It makes me question. I don't know. Just an idea, something to think about. You know, if I wanted to keep a secret, I wouldn't let people go there either.